bigcal and welcome to my world. Today another non-gaming pickups video. So I picked up a decent amount of non-gaming things lately, and I figured it's about time to finally show them off before the pile gets too big and the video ends up being 50 minutes long. Okay, firstly, just because it's here in the background, got a nice new t-shirt, Crash Bandicoot style. And on the back there has all the levels from the original Crash Bandicoot named. I can't remember exactly where did this come from. Okay, the label doesn't tell me, but it's obviously in England. It's somewhere, Primark, Asda, somewhere. You know, quite a few people have been picking it up lately. They do other gaming t-shirts as well, but yeah, that's their nice new Crash Bandicoot t-shirt. Because the other one that I have that I sometimes wear has a hole in it now, thanks to a certain dog. But yeah, so moving on again. Just over here, my monitor. You can't see it properly, I'm not going to bother showing it. Basically, the monitor I showed off about a year ago now. It was just under a year, because it's still under warranty. Basically, I got the monitor from Dell, brand new. It was very good reviews, very good monitor for the price. I was looking to pay for it. Finally upgraded to a high HD monitor, 24 inch, very nice. The first one I got came broken. It had horizontal lines, vertical lines, all on the screen, multicolours, just really weird. And it wasn't anything to do with my graphics card or anything like that. It was the monitor. I hooked up other things to the monitor that wasn't the PC, so it was the monitor. A couple of days later they did send me out a new one, replaced it, great. Lasted about 7 or 8 months, and the same thing happened to this one. So I contacted Dell. Well, actually they contacted me. I just sort of I was contacting them through Amazon to begin with, because that's where I got it through. But I just posted on my Twitter that, you know, second one's died in so many months, and they DM'd me, got my details, asked me to send some pictures of it, what was wrong with it, and what I'd done to test it to make sure it was broken. And 2 days later I had a brand new monitor. Not only that, but it is the upgraded version from what mine was. So it's the next one up, which is really, really nice. So that's there. Basically does the same thing, but it's the next model up, so it's slightly better at something. It's all going well so far. Right, and in January, it might have been now, I posted a video talking about how I'd been through to Sheffield with my brother, went around some charity shops, went to the game shop that's there, got some stuff, and actually got some DVDs I was very pleased with. They had a ton of wrestling DVDs. And when I went to the till, she was like, oh, the woman that worked there was like, I knew they'd go fast. Because apparently when wrestling DVDs get in, they sell out really fast, because, you know, a lot of the DVDs now, they're out of print. You know, you can't buy them anymore brand new or anything, so when they're pre-owned and they're cheap, people lap them up. I looked through them all. I owned most of them, but I did pick up some nice ones. Got 3-disc tag team set. This is Allied Powers, the world's greatest tag teams, $1.99, 3 discs. It's got tag matches, you know, from Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Harlem Heat, British Bulldogs, Demolition, Fabulous Freebirds, Heart Foundation, Midnight Express, Road Warriors, Rock and Roll Express, Steiner Brothers, D-Generation X, Rated RKO, the New Age Outlaws, Rock and Sock Connection. Tons of matches on there, some really good tag matches as well. So I was very pleased to finally pick that up. Next, also $1.99, the 3-disc Very Best of Nitro, Volume 1. This has 3 DVDs, of course, and has matches like Randy Savage and Hogan versus Ric Flair and Arn Anderson, Sting and Luger versus the Road Warriors. It's got a bunch of clips and features like the NWO debut, the Four Horsemen parody they did, the big title match between Hogan and Goldberg, matches like Jericho against Mysterio, final Nitro match, and a ton more. So nice big 3 CD set. I think it also came out on Blu-ray, so I wouldn't mind the Blu-ray set, but I thought for $1.99, pick that up now. And this one, I remember going to my brother when I picked it up. I had to show him the price on the back and asked him if I was reading it right, because it said 99 pence. And I know it's worth a hell of a lot more than that. 10 times more than that at the very least. It used to go for even more. It was looking at about £30 to £40 a handful of years ago when I was looking for this particular one. 99p, and that is WWE Judgment Day 2002. The show where The Undertaker wins the WWE Undisputed title from Hulk Hogan. His first title win since 1999. Other matches: Hell in a Cell, Triple H vs Chris Jericho, Hair vs Hair, Kurt Angle vs Edge, handicap match, Big Show and Ric Flair against Steve Austin, Hardy Boys vs Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, Eddie Guerrero vs Rob Van Dam, and some other matches. And I'm not sure if I think Judgment Day, was this the first WWE pay-per-view under the brand name? I know I have Backlash 2002 DVD and it has the WWE branding because it came out obviously a few months after the event and it was WWE then, but I think it was still WWF, so this I believe was the first WWE pay-per-view. Might be wrong on that, but I know that Backlash being the last WWF pay-per-view and Judgment Day being the first WWE pay-per-view tend to go, they used to go for a decent amount of money back in the day when wrestling DVD collection was quite big. It's kind of gone downhill now. You can get lots of rare wrestling DVDs for dirt cheap, especially pre-owned obviously. But yeah, this one still goes for about a tenner on eBay. I did look it up afterwards, and yeah, 99p. So I was very, very happy with that particular pick. Another thing out now, some Blu-rays. I was very happy. I wanted this for a while. And yeah, the Clone Wars, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the TV show, CGI animation, whatever it is. It's fantastic. It's just come back actually. That season 7, after like 10 years or something of being off the air, they brought it back now, and it was great. There's been one episode so far. It was fantastic. But yeah, I own the Blu-ray box set. It's over there on my shelves of season 1 to 5, and for the Blu-ray box set, it cost me £30. Absolute bargain for, you know, 5 seasons of a TV show, especially, you know, Star Wars. It's part of Disney, you know, it's a big brand. They're usually a bit more expensive. Then there was season 6, which for some reason is called The Lost Missions. Don't know why, but for some reason that wasn't included in the box set. It sells on its own usually for £30-ish, brand new, so it goes for more than the 1 to 5 box set. I've been after it for a while, and I found it on eBay from a seller in Australia, and this was still brand new, by the way. Free postage, $17.99. Fucking awesome. It is technically the Australian version, but it's still the region B or whatever it is, or region A, PAL, whatever it is for the UK, so it still works, plays fine, and yeah. It's just awesome to finally have this in my collection. I can't wait now to get season 7 once that's finished, and hopefully get some Blu-ray release as well. Going back to some more Disney stuff now, but of course going to Marvel, I picked up Endgame on Blu-ray finally. The big finale, of course, to the massive 10-year project of leading up to the Avengers and the battle with Thanos, the second part. It's not quite as good as Infinity War, but I did rewatch it the other night, and it's still a fantastic film. Absolutely love it, and finally got it on Blu-ray. And that was in 2 for £15 on Marvel Blu-rays, so I picked up Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, and this alone usually goes for about £20, so bargain there. They didn't have Season 4 in it though, which is odd because I don't own Season 4 yet. I've got 1, 2, 3 and now 5. Season 4 wasn't in the sale, so I suppose I'll have to get that another time. But yeah, excellent show, and this is coming back for its final season later this year, Season 7 I believe it is. Cannot wait for that. Hello, just a quick update. So the 2 for 15 on the Marvel things, another website had the same offer on, but they had one thing that I was wanting, and that was Season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So managed to pick this one up as well. Currently watching through this again. It's a really, really good season. This is one with Ghost Rider in it, and then the LMDs. Fantastic. I'm almost finished it now, so I was very happy to get that. And obviously to make it to 15, I picked up Captain Marvel to add to the collection. Some people don't like this film, some people really like it. I'm sort of in the middle. It was fine. I enjoyed it. I haven't really hated any of the MCU films, so that's good. But yeah, it's not the best, not the worst. It's a fine film. I will definitely watch it again. Yeah, I liked it that much. But yeah, that's to add to the collection. So I think I only need 4 now in the MCU collection. I need Iron Man 3, Thor 2 The Dark World. You can understand probably why I haven't bought those yet, because they're not the best. Those are borderline bad, as in, well, they are bad films, but I still get some enjoyment out of them, but they are borderline, dear God, I don't really want to watch them again. And then there's Spider-Man Far From Home, because that's just new out anyway last year. I haven't picked that up yet. And there's definitely a 4th one I need, so next time there's an offer I might get I'll get another 2 definitely. Yeah, so just thought I'd add this on just to the end, pick these 2 up as well. So that's my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. collection now, 1 to 5. Season 6 I don't think has been released on Blu-ray just yet, and Season 7's come later this year, so yeah. And lastly for Blu-rays, an excellent film, John Wick 3, was it Parabellum. Yeah, this is just an excellent franchise, excellent film. It's my second favourite of the bunch. I prefer the first one to it, but it's better than the second in my opinion. And this was the first one I got to see in the pictures as well, in the cinema. And it was, you know, if you're here in the UK, you might see your TV shows and films where guys go to the cinema in them, and the audience, you know, reacts and things to it. You don't really get that over here, at least not where I'm from. It's completely foreign to me. I've been to see, you know, sort of Star Wars when it came back, you know, episode 7, episode 8. I haven't seen episode 9 yet. I've seen the majority of the MCU, you know, including Infinity War and Endgame. Nothing has got the big reactions out of people, except for this. At the pictures, people were going absolutely crazy, you know, laughing at funny parts, going, oh, whatever, you know, there's a bit with a knife in someone's eye, and it was just crazy. People were just so into it and just loving every second of it, and it was a super fun experience. So I'm a little bit biased towards the film because of that, but again, I got the Blu-ray, I watched it a couple of days after I got it, still holds up as a terrific action flick. And now for some books. So first up is a retro gaming book, A Bite-Sized History of Video Games by Mike Diver. Got this on sale from The Works. They're selling off pretty much all the stock at the moment on sale to make way for new stock. And this was the last copy in. I have a retro gaming one from... I can't remember. He's he's on YouTube and, you know, big social media guy anyway. I can't remember his name. It's bugging me a bit anyway. I've showed it on here before. I got that ages ago. It was nice and cheap. And then at Christmas, my parents, I was unwrapping one of the presents, and it was the same book. She's like, and my mum's like, oh, you've already got that one over here. Like, yeah. It's like, oh, there were 2 there. And I didn't know which one to get, so I just got that one. And it turns out this was the other one, and I just happened to come across it about a week ago. Decided to pick it up. I haven't had a chance to go through it yet, but yeah, it looks very nice. Talks about some of the big games for the systems there. You got the NES, Super Mario Bros. And things. So that should be a nice read. And lastly, I can't actually remember if I've already showed this off on camera or not, so if I have, sorry. But that is Dooku, Jedi Lost, Star Wars book. Huge fan of Count Dooku. The character was just kind of pointless, honestly, in the films. They didn't do much with him at all, but going back to the Clone Wars series, that's where they excelled with the character. They really added a lot of new developments to it. Really, really good stuff is fantastic in there, and of course, through books, they've added to him as well. And this one, of course, goes back to him training as a Jedi, how Master Yoda became his master, and basically his downfall, and how, not so much how he became a Sith, but just how he decided to leave the Jedi. It does contradict like some of the previous lore, where basically one of the big catalysts for him leaving, catalysts, not kettles, don't know, sorry, that's how it sounded to me when I said it. One of the big catalysts was his own apprentice, Qui-Gon Jinn, being killed by a Sith, and yeah, and he was unhappy with the council and things, and that's why he left. No mention here of Qui-Gon Jinn dying. In fact, pretty sure he's still alive at this point when he leaves in the book. But it's really, really good, and a lot of it is told through Asajj Ventress as well, She's doing a mission for him, comes across some of his personal files and holo communications with his sister back in the day. And yeah, I was off put a little bit when I first got it. I didn't realise it is written as a script, so it could quite easily be turned into a film. That would be awesome. But once I got past that, yeah, just a really, really great read, really well written, and it could easily be read in a day because while it does look like a thick book, again, because of the script format, it is not that much on each page. And I was enthralled from start to finish. Took me just over a day to finish. I would have done it sooner, but I had other things to do. So those are my most recent non-gaming pickups. I'm bigcal, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of my pickups, let me know what you've got, and I'll see you again next time.